life. I'm a winner. I'm successful with Jesus Christ. I'm a winner. There's no chains holding me. I'm free. I'm a winner. And in Jesus I believe. The people talk about me. They drag my name in the ground. I think I know for sure that Jesus is always around. He's my savior. He always gives me up. And every time I take a breath, I'm reminded of who I am. I'm a winner. Because I got Christ in my life. I'm a winner.
So there you have it, everyone. That was a snippet of our special guest tonight. It's called "I'm a Winner," and that is coming from the lovely ladies of T and the I in the building with me. And they're also responsible for that lovely intro that you be hearing in the beginning of my videos. Let me just let y'all hear this one real quick.
I'm coming up. I'm pressing on. I'm getting over. I'm an overcomer. I'm coming up. I'm pressing on. I'm getting over it. I'm an overcomer.
So there they are. Here they are, right here in the building with me. The T as in Tanita, the I as in Ireland. What's going on, ladies?
Hey.
Yeah, I really wanted you guys to give us that overcomer, but I'm afraid it's going to lag and it's not going to sound right. So it would have been so dope if I was going to do that up close and personal right here, right while you're here. That would have been so
Yeah.
dope, you know. But I'm afraid, like I said, I'm afraid it's not going to be in sync. So,
Yes.
Right.
but however, if you want to hear more of T and I's music, just go to their socials, go to their YouTube channel, go to their website. It's all gonna be in the description box for y'all. So y'all gonna get to hear it. So and you're also going to get more of a glimpse of their careers and their businesses, their aspirations. So and I'm gonna get more into that as well. But before we get into the career side of it and the family life, I want to get more into the sisters. Your guys are sisters, right? I want to make sure. I don't want to assume y'all sisters, right?
Yes. We are blessed sisters.
I'm just checking. Yeah. So I wanted to get more into your upbringing because you're being siblings. I wanna get more tea on the upbringing part of it. Like, was
Oh, okay.
yeah, I wanna get into it. Like, I wanna know, was it a single parent household, two family household? Was it a bunch of cousins, nieces, and nephews, all up in one place? Like, give me a little bit of taste of that.
Okay.
um, Nita, you wanna talk about that, or you want me to talk?
You can do that. We can piggyback off each other.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, you
Okay,
do that.
so of course I'm Ireland, and I am the older sister. I'm 2 years older than Nita. We have the exact same birthday. Um,
Really? How does that
yes, we
work?
were born on my
Oh,
mom's
wow.
birthday. Actually, my mom, November 18th. I was an emergency birth. And then my sister came along, and the doctor asked if my mom wanted to have a C-section and what date she wanted to have. She had to have a C-section, and so she chose her
Mm.
birthday again. That's We have the same birthday because of that. But we came from a two-parent household. My parents have been married for, I believe, 48 years,
Yes,
Still
going
and
going.
on the 49.
yeah,
Wonderful.
going on 49 years. And we are best friends. We grew up very close knit. We have a brother and an older sister, but we grew up on a farm. Really close family.
Really?
We love each
That is
other.
so cool. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Don't gloss over that, please. I'm a
Mhm.
phone where?
Coweta County,
Yes,
Newnan.
in
Oh,
Georgia.
really? How was that? Oh, that
Yeah.
is so cool. I'm so intrigued by farm living. So that's why I want to know, like, can you give me more of that? Like, I know it was a lot of work. You had to do a lot of different type of chores and stuff in the farm. Like, what was that like?
Yeah, we trying to get back to that.
Yeah, 'cause
Really?
those times, like I keep saying that we need to go back to farm life. Hmm.
Right.
Really? So
But
you oh
but
you,
we
you prefer, oh, I'm sorry.
we grew up feeding chickens, milking cows, and slaughtering cows. We went to
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
the what they call
pigs,
it, Nita? What they
uh,
call it? To the sale. They used to. My dad used to take
the
us
cow
down to
option,
and sell cattle.
cow
We had
option.
chicken coops, all kind of stuff. We lived the whole full country life.
So let me ask
Mhm.
you, I know that the food was totally different from this from the city, the farm.
Yeah,
I know it's totally different.
yeah, it's totally different.
So let me ask
Mhm.
you, growing up, like knowing that you know how the food was prepared, like did that ever scare you at all? Because knowing that, you slaughtered it to get to eat it. So did that made y'all feel some kind of way while eating it? Did that ever, or I guess you was used to it.
No, not really.
No, it didn't make you
For
feel
me, yes. Just I mean, I guess certain animals you may build a relationship with, and then all of a sudden they're on your table. It,
right.
yeah,
Right,
Yeah,
that
like you look at it, like you eat a piece of steak, like, oh my god, this is healthy. Oh Lord, oh my god.
right, right.
Yeah, because I remember growing up, we was visiting someone in South Carolina, and I watched her slaughter chicken, chop off the head and pluck the feathers and
Hmm.
everything. And so I was I was sitting there and I'm looking at the chicken prepared, and my godmother was like, "You better eat it." And I'm like, because it hit different. It hit differently.
Right, right, right. It makes
yeah.
a difference.
I probably would feel that way because my daddy, we had a bull. His name was Buck, and my daddy raised him from a calf. So I always tell my husband and Ira that was our brother. So if I
Yeah,
think we sold him, I don't think we ate him. I would feel some kind of way if we ate Buck.
yeah,
Right.
right.
See? So let me
I would
ask
have to
you. So
agree.
yeah, see how it hits differently now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
So when y'all growing up on the farm, and I know it was more freeing, y'all got to walk, play around barefooted, and y'all have the animals, and
yes,
yeah, So what was it like as far as y'all did y'all have like, like I said before, cousins growing up? Did y'all go to the same schools? Like was it like a small community
um,
where you were raised?
we had cousins, a lot of cousins in Noonan. Most of my daddy's side, Johnson in Noonan.
Okay. Oh,
So
okay. So most of you said your father's side?
yes,
Okay. But so how was it okay, in school? How was it? You had extracurricular activities? How were your grades? Did you have favorite teachers? Like what was your experience like? I'm gonna just start off in elementary and junior high. Let's start there.
Um, I was very shy kid, and
I
some of
could
the
tell.
stuff
I could see that.
came.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was very shy at first. For a good while, I think Nita was too.
yes.
My grades were. I kept pretty good grades. I struggled a little bit in reading and comprehension. Um, but of course, they have different programs and stuff for that. That
Hmm.
they bring in people to help you with your reading and comprehension and stuff like that.
I had
Had I always had like a little bit of a stutter problem sometimes, so I was
Right.
always fearful of public speaking, and so singing was always like the easy thing to
Mm,
do
got
because we started singing together when we were 2 and 4 years old, and I know
and we're
more
gonna
than
get to
likely
that.
I was
Yeah,
singing before my sister
yeah.
came,
We're gonna get to that.
but
Yeah.
yeah, so
Mhm.
I mean that was much easier for us than the academic stuff. But very quiet kid. I pretty much stuck me. I'm a visual artist
Oh,
too, so I
okay.
did a lot of visual arts and got that from my
Nice.
mom. My
Right.
mom's a visual artist and fashion designer, so I poured a lot of my stuff into my art
Got you.
instead of talking so much. Can't say that much now.
Yeah,
I'm a
creative. Yeah,
talker
yeah.
now.
Creators are like that. Yeah, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Creators are like that. No, I get it. No, you speak through your visions. Yeah, so I get it. Your
Hmm.
vision speaks louder. Yeah, I
Right.
get it.
Right.
But I'm sorry, Tina, you was going to say something?
Yes, just to piggyback off of Iris, yes, I was the quiet, shy kid too. Pretty much on up until maybe the sixth grade when I joined chorus. Hardly nobody talked to me because I hardly ever talked until everybody found out I could sing, and everybody.
Oh, okay. So that's the common denominator for you two, the singing part. That's the common
Hmm.
denominator. So
Yes,
y'all both were shy.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like I
So
still am a little bit.
that's why I said I could tell. I could tell that you were shy. I get that vibe from you. Yeah.
Hmm.
But so during that time, like we still on elementary and junior high school, because I know that's where you found your fitting as far as the creative side of things. So
Right.
how did that incorporate with your academics? Because I know there had to be some type of that. I'm sure that made some type of difference as far as your performance academic wise, because I think it would. Music, creativity, that all intertwines when it comes to your academic ability. So I mean,
Right.
am I right in your case?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think a lot of times I use music to help me memorize things. I
Hmm.
use music like, just to put stuff in a song because it came to me easily singing it versus me just memorizing stuff. So I can make up a little song really quick and memorize something for a test. So it
Gotcha.
helped me in that way.
Hmm. Tadia?
Yes. Yes, I would have to agree too. Music, it kind of helps you cope through probably not having so many friends because you're so quiet or shy.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
those are music because I also had to take those um special classes because I was shy and didn't talk that much. I was better in math than in language and all that stuff because they require you talking and stuff.
oh, gotcha. Anything to avoid talking, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. So, okay. Now, were y'all popular? I mean, because even though y'all might be introverted, did you feel like there were y'all mystery? Was able to attract other kids? To make y'all popular, or y'all was still in your own lane?
In elementary, I wasn't popular at all. I was that nerdy kid that you didn't even notice was in the room. I was
Yeah.
so quiet. I was like a church mouse. The only time I started to really blossom or people saw me, they would call me Kenel's little sister. That's my brother's name.
Oh,
My brother
okay.
was very popular. He was very popular.
Yeah.
But he was also failing classes. He failed all his classes, but they called me Kenel's little sister. So the only time I really got attention was with that, or if I was doing a painting, like in second grade, I started to win art competitions. So that's really the only time that I would get recognition or people would notice
Oh,
me is if they would see
okay.
my artwork and they was like, "Oh, that's that girl. She always winning art competitions." I was always in art clubs,
Nice. Okay.
stuff like that. I would travel and do a lot of different art competitions and win best of shows, and that's how I began to kind of blossom or come out of my shell, if you will.
And how did that transition work for you, Tanita, as far as from elementary and junior high? 'Cause I'm still on. I'm going to get to high school in a moment, because I like to keep high school separate because high school is kind of pivotal. That's why I'm focusing
Mm.
more on elementary and junior high, right? Just for now. But I just want to just get more of a glimpse of you guys development, transition.
Yeah, like I said, I really didn't. I really wasn't popular or well known. People knew me, but they didn't know me like that until they found out I could sing.
Okay, that's
Going
okay.
to mostly middle school, and then everybody started drawing to me, and then everybody started talking to me, especially in chorus.
So did y'all do like school plays, talent shows?
That didn't start for me until high school.
High school,
Yeah, for
okay.
me either. I was
Oh,
I was in
okay.
chorus, I believe, 1 year. I don't even think it was 1 year. It might be one semester, and that was eighth grade. And then after that, I never took a
Oh,
chorus class ever. I was much more into art and visual arts, because that was like the first thing I was drawn to more than
got you.
music.
Yeah.
So did you you say that you won competitions? Were you in a local paper? Like, was that, a thing? Like, was it
Yes,
advertised and everything?
yes.
And you sent it
I
off
made the
quickly?
local paper several times. I traveled to different
Really?
states because I would win competitions and would win money. So I worked. I had a little job, but I didn't have to work as much because a lot of my money came from me
Wow.
winning art competitions
Oh, you want big
through middle
money.
school and high school.
Oh, okay. Go ahead with
So
your bad self. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to see
I
some of that
actually
work, by the
miss it.
way.
I
Yeah, you
really
need to
miss
get back
doing
to it.
art stuff.
You don't do it. You don't do it at all anymore. You don't do it anymore.
Not like I used to because work, bills, and family comes first. But when I can, I do. This is one of my paintings myself that I'm wearing.
Really?
But I mean, I do it when I can. But
Oh, that
it
is so
doesn't pay the
cool.
bills, so I do it as a hobby.
Oh, that's nice. But I'm wondering, okay, I know you talked about your career and stuff like that, but if you had the opportunity to make that full time, would you?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
hands
I
down,
figured
I
that.
would drop
Mhm,
everything.
mhm.
I
Okay.
would drop everything. That
That's
would
what I thought.
be that would be a dream to come true to do art, visual arts, and music.
Yeah.
I'd be in
Oh, wow. I cannot imagine.
heaven.
Y'all just a force together. But Tanita, so let me ask you, since we're
Hmm.
getting a little bit, I'm gonna switch it back, but I just want to know, um, as far as your creative side, like would you do it full time as far as singing? Would you do that full time if you had the chance to?
Oh yes, of course, definitely. When can
Oh,
I start?
yes, I want.
Sign us
Okay,
up.
so all right. Let me see now, because since y'all been on talent shows and stuff, I want to audition. Let me audition.
Okay.
All right.
Mic check.
Yeah, because I want to be in the group too. I want it to be a threes. I want to be like a trio.
Okay, come on.
But yes. When I think of home, I think of a place where there's love overflowing. I wish I was home. I wish I was back there. I can't remember the words, but you know where I'm going with it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Come on with the personality.
That was good.
You better audition.
You better audition.
That's right. I put it in me. So am I in? Am I in? Am I in?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you, you can come in and do something. You can come in.
Y'all
Oh
know
my
why? I
goodness.
don't know why I'm so silly. I know don't mind me. I'm real silly. Don't
You
mind me.
are. You're hilarious. I love it.
Oh, thank you. See,
Oh
love
my
it. Thank
goodness.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So going into high school,
Yes.
y'all went to the same high school?
Yes,
Yes. Yes, we did.
Okay. What's the name? What was the name of the high school?
doing in high school.
Doing in high school. So what was that experience like? Because you I didn't even know you were first lady with cousins, by the way, but we'll get more into that too. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I didn't know that until she said it today, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, so let's go there. Talking about upbringing and stuff. Since she your cousin and all that, I'm talking about first lady Tarika Burton. That's our first lady for the Christian Church at East Point. That's what I'm talking about. They
Mhm.
happen to be cousins. So what was like growing up? Have I grew up together? Have close knit?
Yeah,
We grew up
yeah.
together. Um, I believe we went to I don't know if Tarika went to Nuna High School, but we were
I think
always around each other.
I think she went for a little while.
Yeah, maybe until they opened Northgate High School, I
Yeah,
believe.
but I know we was all at the same elementary school.
Oh, yeah, I was in the same
Yeah,
elementary school.
and maybe was
Okay.
it middle?
I'm not sure about middle school.
We were in school together for a period of time, but we were always close. We've always been a close knit family, and Tarika and her brothers, we were always
Mhm.
viewing music together, coming to
Mhm.
their church and singing with them.
Yes.
Verdes and Therese, they would always have us coming and doing projects and events and stuff with them, and we all come together. And Tarika then would be playing for us, and we sing, and so
Yeah,
we had some good times. We did. We made a lot of good music together,
I can
and I
imagine.
miss that.
Yeah, I need to
yeah,
bring that
Musical
back.
family.
Yes, I
definitely.
mean, I love it.
In
Yeah, I'm
high school, we were all in they had this gospel choir in high school that was created called the Soulful Sounds of Unity, and all three of us was a part of that too. So,
Oh, y'all was.
Hmm.
So yeah, did go to high school together, all three.
Yeah,
You
mm-hmm.
did.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, she was in that choir. I forgot about that.
You breaking it, you making us go back and remember us some stuff.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah,
So how was that
bringing
transition
us some
into
good
high
times.
school? Yeah, how was that like in high school? What was, did y'all have any other activity? I know the creative part, with the singing and the music, but any other activities? Or and how was that like? How'd y'all fit in?
Well,
In
I
high
think
school,
transitioning from middle school for me, I was a bit of a chunky kid. I've always been chunky. So that summer before I went to high school, my brother was in football, and I can remember him telling me if I wanted to lose weight that I need to do the football moves. So we had
Oh,
this big
whoa.
hill
Oh.
um, in our subdivision, and I would train with him all summer long, and I ended up dropping weight. So by the time I get to ninth grade, the boys that looked at me like I was nobody began to look at me like I was somebody,
Mm-hmm.
and my personality began to pop out. And so
Okay.
that's when I kind of was becoming more of myself, or getting to know who I was as an artist and as just me, our land. So I think I grew up that summer, getting ready to go to ninth grade, and then going into high school. I was like, oh, I am beautiful. I am
Yeah.
something. I can speak up. I can start talking.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay with being who I am.
Oh, you figured
So
yourself out,
that
huh?
was my
You're feeling yourself.
yeah.
Oh,
I kind of
you're feeling yourself.
I was a little
Yeah.
butterfly.
Yes. I love it. I love it though.
Yeah.
How was your transition, Tita?
transitioning to high school. I think my brother Ira was there before me, so I was known as Chanel's little sister and Ireland's little sister.
Oh wow. So it kind of went from Ireland being Canel's little sister and you just the sister of both of them.
Uh huh.
I remember, trying to talk to the boys in high school. They didn't when they found out that my brother was my brother. They didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Oh wow, it was
I was
intimidated.
like, we can just be friends. I was like, why? It was like, your brother plays on the football team with me. I was like, okay, and she was like, I have to play football with him and he has to tackle me. No,
Oh
we can
my
just be
goodness.
friends. I was
Oh
Yeah,
like,
my.
because
really?
Oh, those punks. Oh
we had a very protective older brother.
Yeah.
Very
okay.
protective. Yeah.
I see. I
He,
see.
he was very, I would say he was quiet. He was goofy, but he had just, I guess how he looked at people. I don't know what it is, what it
Yeah.
was.
We still
And
don't
how
know to this day.
yeah, how much older he is to you? How much older?
He's 1 year older than me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just one
Oh,
year.
okay. Oh, so y'all close in age. So y'all
Yeah,
like
we're very
Irish.
close.
Y'all like Irish triplets.
Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah, okay, okay. Because you would think he's like 5 years older the way
No,
the way he described him.
it's just
Oh,
1 year.
okay. So now,
Yeah.
so y'all blossomed, and so y'all not, and you said that's when y'all got more into the music things. How did that happen for y'all? Like, how'd you get into that groove?
Um. Well, I think it was from just stuff happening to us as kids, and wanting somewhere to place those
Mhm.
feelings. And so music was that place. Music was that outlet to release anxiety, depression, whatever we may be feeling. It was that that place that where we can just place it. And so we began to write songs. I was always like writing poetry, wasn't necessarily writing songs at the beginning, but I remember in middle school, high school, writing a lot of poems. And then as we began to start singing, like me and Nita, I believe we formed our group in 1997, while we were still in high school. That's when we
Like, I
began to
was
start playing around
15.
Right.
with lyrics.
So let me ask you, where did it start though? Like, was it a music class or was it, a group that you was in? Like, that's what I mean. Like, what was the origin of it?
Nita, you want to
Uh,
talk about that?
what was
Oh,
the origin of T and I?
yes.
I remember your my mom and my dad, both on both sides we sung. Both sides of our family sing. So my mom started us singing when we was two. I was two. I was four. Even my brother, he was singing with the whole family song. And so when me and Ira started as a group, I think I was around 14 or 15. So when, yeah, at the beginning, our name was not T and I.
No, it
Oh,
wasn't.
okay. Oh, what
We
was
had
it?
so many names.
Names.
What was some of them?
Uh,
J. Israel's Vision.
that was his vision, and I can't remember the other one.
Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay,
I was
okay.
like, why are we trying to take Johnson and Johnson? Johnson and Johnson. But it was, it was our last name. So
Right. It was a
we
play
said
on that.
Johnson and
Yeah.
Johnson, J. Israel's
Yeah.
Vision. And I don't remember, we had a lot of different names that we came up with, but we ended up just like, let's just do our initials, because all these names are getting it's getting to be too
Damn.
much.
Yeah, I think it wasn't Mama that made the suggestion. Why don't you just use your names?
Yeah, it
Makes
might have
sense.
been mom.
Yeah, and that's when we just said instead of saying Tanita and Ireland, we'll just say T and I. That's what it came for. Yeah.
All righty. Okay, that works. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously it works. And so let me go.
right.
Okay, so let me go back from there. So it started from 13, 14, 15ish, between 13 and 15. And
Yeah.
then and then high school, that's when you really started to, develop more of your gifts, right? So
Yes.
Hmm.
so so can you just take me to like those times in high school when you had, was it like I said, was it the chorus? Was it, like did y'all go to different just perform at different places during that time as well?
Yes,
During
we
high
were
school?
always like in high school. That's when we began to do a lot of competitions. They had competitions at
Mhm.
the high school, so we would enter the school competitions. They have competitions around our community, and we just enter and go sing like we've been singing together as sisters.
Yeah.
But then we also had the community choir. Like Nita was saying, it was the Soulful Sounds of Noon that had developed there at our high school, and it was from one of our teachers. He was our computer teacher, but he crafted the group and created the group and brought in another director to help, and that's when we really started traveling with the choir. And the choir, because the director knew us as sisters and he had heard us singing before, we would often sing songs with the choir, us both leading in that same song. So they do
Oh,
that a lot in the
right,
choir.
right.
So me and Nita
Yeah.
would come up and we would sing lead parts together within the choir. So that developed, and then we just began to start. People start calling us all of a sudden. Started reaching out to our mom, reaching out to our dad. Hey, can we get your daughters to come sing at our church? And so we began to
Wow.
start singing at other people's churches, and they would call
Mhm.
my mom, reach out to us, reach out to my brother. They were just reaching out to family members trying to get us to come sing at the churches. So every weekend almost, we were
Yeah.
at somebody's event. We were at somebody
Really?
else Saturday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's all we did. We were singing. We were out on the
Mhm.
road singing, and we enjoyed it. Like we
Yeah.
loved it.
Wow.
Yes, we
Wow.
did.
You want to add something, Tanita?
I was just saying, yes, we did enjoy. We just have we be reminiscing. Now it's like, you remember all those churches we started back in the day? I was like, we were just so young. We're so young.
Yeah,
And
of course.
just,
And it
We
was
had so
so
much energy too. And
yes,
it
I
was
was gonna
like
say, yeah, yeah.
God,
It,
yes,
it was
the
like we
energy.
went to sleep excited. We went to sleep excited about singing. Woke up the next day. Where we going today? What we gonna sing today? And it was always a rehearsal. We were very,
Yes.
very adamant about rehearsal because we grew up. We came from a family. My grandparents were note singers,
mm,
so they would sing without music, and it was, we were trained to sing without music. My mama trained
gotcha.
us to sing without music. So
Mm,
going somewhere, majority of the times when we went somewhere to sing, we sung a cappella and sung in harmony because that's how we were trained. If there was a musician there, they pick up with us singing, but we knew what we were doing to sing without the music. And so
Yes.
it was just every weekend. Yeah, we would go
Wow,
to
that's
our regular church.
amazing.
Our granddaddy was our pastor, and we would go to church on Sunday. And if we weren't going behind him when he was preaching somewhere and singing with him with our cousins, mind you, all of our cousins sung, so we
Yeah.
were the choir, and we go sing with him. If we weren't singing with him, T and I was somewhere singing.
Oh, that is, I love that. That's amazing. So how did you
Yeah.
balance that, between, doing all those performances and schooling?
Oh,
Um,
we must on the weekend.
look,
I'm
like
sorry,
sometimes you didn't make it to
I'm
school on Monday. I put
it
it
was
that
the
way.
pauses. It was the pause in between. It was collective too. That's what he was like. I mean, I wish I had crickets. I really, I need to get those sound effects in order because it was just like
Like,
how that.
well, yeah, let's just say some Mondays they wouldn't see us.
Got you. All right, all right.
We weren't showing up on Monday.
Wow.
We did our work. We did do our work. I was an A B honor student. So I made my grades. But some days you ain't gonna see me on Monday morning because the weekend was lit. We were singing and
Okay.
Wow.
traveling. I can remember going to Florida for a weekend, 2 days, and come back. North Carolina, fly right back. So
Yep.
it was fun, and we began to go in the studio and start recording, and it was just fun. And this is bringing back so many good memories just talking
Yes,
about it
it
right now.
is.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad.
It's making me
Yes.
miss it.
And your parents didn't have any issues with y'all not making it to school on Monday. Then they didn't chip off of that, or they just let y'all just kind of do what y'all love.
My mom was with us.
Oh, okay, okay,
My mom would go with us. Majority
Mhm.
of the time when we went to sing, my mom and sometimes my dad was there. My dad worked a lot, but every time you look around seeing T and I, my mom was sitting right behind us. So
Yep.
it
I'm right
wasn't too
there.
many events. Right. She was a number one fan and she was gonna keep us in line. I can remember my mama.
Uh-oh.
oh, all right. She'll be
We
back.
lose
Yeah, yeah, Ireland. She'll be back.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
think
that
she could.
happens. We'll just go along, just continue to go on because it happens.
Yes. Well, like she was saying, everywhere, especially if we had to travel out of town, she was there. And she was at pretty much most of the local programs that we had to sing at. So, really didn't have any issues with us missing school because we wasn't the ones to just skip school on a regular on the purpose
Oh,
for
okay,
no reason. We was gonna be at school. They
right, right.
supported us. Mom and dad supported us in whatever we wanted to do as long as we were doing something that was good.
Yeah, and it was. Apparently it
Mhm.
was. So let me ask you, you went from high school. You guys went to college? Did y'all go to college?
Yes.
Okay, so what was that? As I definitely want to hear about this. What was that experience like? Because that's a whole nother. That's like the show is a whole different world. So you know, I want to get more into that. What
Me
did you
for
study?
college
I'm
after.
sorry.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off, Tanita. I was just asking you. What was your major?
I did go to medical assisting school
Okay.
at first, right after high school, but after that, I went to University of Phoenix,
Okay.
and majored in business.
Oh, right. And Ireland. You went to college as well, right? We
I
just talking about
did.
college.
I went
We're talking about, yeah, we're getting into more into the college years now.
okay, so right out of high school I went to West Central Technical College and I went there for cosmetology, graduated from there, and then I went to let's see, where did I go? I went to Art University. I have my bachelor's in psychology, human services, and then I have a diploma in chaplaincy. And I'm two classes away from having my master's in counseling. and still in school now for something else.
Yeah. Oh, you said
So
you said for
yeah,
something else, huh? You just in school for just something, just
well,
as just in school for something.
yeah, I'm a mental health. I work in mental health, so I'm always in school trying to get
Yes,
more knowledge and understanding
yes,
about mental
absolutely.
health. And yeah,
Because
right
it's
now I'm
so
in school
much.
for behavioral analyst, behavioral
Oh,
analyst.
wonderful,
So
wonderful. Yeah, I definitely want to
yeah,
get more into that because mental health is just something that I mean, this is being talked about now and it's becoming more of an awareness, more of an awareness tool, but we need to get more into that. But I'm gonna get more into that, further along. I just want to get more into the college years and what was that like for y'all? Now during this time, were y'all still doing the singing and the creativity? Was this during the time when y'all started your families?
Oh,
yes,
yes, we was still singing
Okay.
through that
yeah, I've
time.
always been.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I think let me see, my oldest one is 20, my middle one is 18. So we were still singing even in the midst of that. And we just pack up the babies and take them with us.
Oh, what about you, Tamita?
Yes, we were still singing. Like we said, if she needed help with the kids, in order for us to get there, and I'd come maybe meet up with her earlier and just help her pack up the kids, and we packed up and made it to the appointment to the engagement we had to be at.
So
Mhm.
your children are your children into the arts as well?
No.
Um, her
Yes, they
two,
are.
they are.
Hi, Jude.
Yes, they
Hi,
are in
Jude.
arts. I'm sorry.
That's
he
okay.
my oldest one, he's a drummer. He's very good at drumming. My middle one, he did play the piano for a while. But they are adamant about telling me that they are not singers.
Got
They're not singers, but
it.
Judah here, he likes to sing, he likes music, he likes to sing with me.
Yeah, oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Hi, Judah. Judah, that's the son of Ireland. All right. So now that we talk about family,
That's me.
that's you. Yeah. So how did y'all meet your husbands, your other half, your soulmates, your soul ties, your you know yin and yang, and partner partner for life, and so yeah. Hi, I mean,
Well, I met my husband. He was friends with one of my cousins,
okay.
and I met him, and we've been together ever since.
That's the come on. See, now Tanita. You you got more. Come on, you gave me a little bit of mashed potatoes. Not even no gravy. Can you put some? Can I get some meat in that story?
We was he was friends with my cousin. He's my cousin's deceased now. His name was Duntarius Kuntz. He's deceased now, but they was good friends in school. And I met him. We was friends at first, and then we got together. And then he broke up with me.
Uh-uh.
But but when you know you a good catch, they always come back.
Come back.
And he
Always
came
come
back.
back. But I hope that you make it easy for him to come back. Oh, you gave him a little challenge. Let him know how worthy you are. Um,
Oh yes, oh yes.
okay. All right. How long? How long y'all been married now?
We had our 14-year this May.
Oh. And also he's also the producer of you guys, or he's
Yes,
producing
he
for.
produced our last album that was released last year. It's called
Oh,
Ready, the Ready album. He was the producer of that one.
okay, so I'm gonna go back to the breakup thing because I'm still salty about that. Now, I want to know why he did that. Was it like because y'all were young and he wanted to explore? Is that what it was?
Um, it wasn't on my end. It was him.
Right, right.
Really, so I guess
Oh, it's him, it's him. Yeah.
entertain other females. I guess they weren't worth entertaining. So when you know you worth, they always come back.
How about you, Ireland? How did your love story start?
Well, me and my husband, we met about, I think in 2018, and well, we were dating in 2018, and engaged to be married for a little while, and then we had a baby before we got married, and didn't work out. You know, I
Oh,
think
him
people
too.
have,
Are you him too? What the heck is
huh?
wrong with what the heck is wrong with your husbands? He broke up with you too?
He broke up with me,
Oh, you see?
um, stayed gone for years,
Oh my goodness.
and came back around. We mended things and got back together,
Did you
and
make him work for it? Did you make him work for it? Like,
oh
like
yeah,
he had to
yeah,
like bend over. Yeah, he had to go. Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm just
I didn't
checking.
make it so easy,
Yeah, I'm
but
just
yeah.
checking.
But we mended everything, and then we got married this past March.
Yes, I was gonna say,
So
you're newlyweds. Yeah, I was gonna
yeah,
say. Yeah, that's
yeah.
so nice.
But we had our baby. He's 6 now, but
Aw.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Jude is 6 years old. I thought he was 10 at first.
He acts like he's 10.
Yeah, I know, but he's a sweetheart. Yeah, he's so
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, always with a smile on his face. He always had that energy. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, but I thank y'all so much for sharing that part. But I'm gonna go back also in regards to you both being married and having, the relationships that y'all had. How much of an influence were your parents, when it came to your dating period in general, not just with your husbands alone, but just dating in general? Like, how did that impact your husband's? Oh God, not your husband's, your parents' marriages. How did that impact your dating experience and your standards and all that good stuff that led up to your marriages?
You want to answer that, Nita? Or I'll answer?
I
Or
think, I would say it had a big impact. Daddy, he was for I think every girl, their father is their example.
Hmm.
For what to look for. My daddy, he's silly, but he's laid back, but
mm,
he can be serious at the same time. Um, when
Which
it's
is me.
needed. And he's very honest and open. You can go talk to him about anything, and he's gonna spread you some good wisdom. Um, and mom, she was just there,
always.
always there. Anything we had to do, whether it was school or personal issues, especially with our music,
Yeah.
she was present,
Yeah.
very present, and I'm very appreciative of that now. And, and that had a big impact on dating. Just watching our parents and daddy being the example that he is, which helped me find my Joseph.
Yeah. Find your
And
Joseph.
yeah, and then it's like, seeing my parents together for 48 years,
Yes,
it shows a lot of commitment.
Yes.
And, I feel like a lot of times people forget that sometimes things come in waves and hills and mountains, that
yes,
things aren't always going to be roses and tulips, in a relationship. And watching my parents marriage, it showed me that throughout the years that, hey, we might have a disagreement, but we can still love each other. We can have a
Right.
yes,
disagreement, but we're not breaking up. We can have a
Yeah.
disagreement, but hey, okay, we don't have to yell at each other. We don't have to be any type of way negatively towards each other. And I think that comes when, as you're married, you learn each other. And being married 40 some years, or you don't know, oh, she in that
Yes.
mood, so I know what to do.
Yes.
But it's given me some cushion and some, I guess, some encouragement in my marriage, just being married this short amount of time, to know that things won't always be a certain way. And if you stay in it long enough,
So let me
then
ask you this,
things
because
get
I know
better.
that, even though you, I'm sorry. True. Hopefully it does get better. Yes, that's the key. Get better.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, that's the key right there. Right. But I just wanted to ask you guys, because I know that even though your parent you have a close knit family, which is great because you don't have many black nuclear families that, stay
Right.
the course. So I
Mhm.
respect that so much. I acknowledge that so much. But I wanted to know because I know that your interaction with your parents, you have separate interactions because y'all have different personalities. So
Yeah.
there's a different need there. There's a
Right.
different type of bonding period there. So my question is to Tanita, for you first. Um, what was the key advice that you took with you from your parents when it came to dating or when it came well, it's kind of two parts. What are the key factors that you learned from your parents when it came to um dating and marriage as well as your career music, your creative?
Um, I would say in dating, my mom, she was always stern about let him come to you,
Mm,
let him date you.
mm.
Don't um pretty much don't invest too soon, or what's the word for it?
Don't be like
Let pretty much let him pursue you.
let him lead. Mm,
Yes, let him pursue you. Let him
mm,
come to you because she always said if he wants you, he will find a way. He will find a way to you. And she always used her example when she was dating our dad. She was like, "Your dad, you may not have a car, or his car may break down or whatever, but he made sure he found his way to me."
Mm.
He was like, he had to get on the side of the road and fix the car. He fixed it and made his way to me.
and see, and that's what makes me upset with these men nowadays. Let me get on the rant real quick. Just excuse me, excuse me. Y'all put your hands down. Put your hands down real quick. Like, that's the thing. Now we have all this access to communication, right? We got texting,
Mhm.
social media, we got DMs, and I'm like, if you're going to be late or you're not going to be able to make it, why do they not contact you? Why can they do what you just said about your dad? Why can't they set up? Why you don't make them like that anymore? I just
Right.
I need to know real quick. I'm asking for a friend. I need to know real quick. I just don't understand that. You know, you just said that.
Hmm.
He made. No matter what, he still made his way to her. Oh God,
Yes, he made
oh
his way to.
yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm
Hmm.
rant over. Put your heads up, pencils down. All right, I'm back.
Come
I
on
just
back.
needed
Come
to.
on back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. You know. Yeah, but what about your dad? What is just some of the advice? What was some of the advice that dad gave to Nita?
um, what have Daddy said? At the time, I think I was in medical assistant school. I just about to graduate, and you have to find an internship and all that kind of stuff, and nothing was opening up for me. So he just get a little down and curse and just be moping around the house, and he just out of the blue just come up to me. He's like, "You need to get some business about yourself."
Oh,
I was like, "Oh." I was like, "You ain't talk to me like that, Daddy. I'm your baby." And so that's all he just said. So you just get some business about yourself. You may not have found a job yet, but that don't mean you can't have no business about yourself. Just
mm-hmm.
do something about it. I was like, at the
Find
time, I
yeah,
didn't know what he.
find you something to do, basically.
Yeah, at the time, I didn't know what he meant about it. But now, as I got older, things may not have been working out like you wanted it, or the man that you looking for ain't may not have came, but you still gotta work as if you already have it.
And
Be
how
content.
oh,
Be content.
yes,
Right.
yes. And I was gonna okay, so that's the career part. So what about any gems he dropped that stuck with you during your dating life and your courtship and then marriage? Like, anything that stuck out that he would say to you, your dad?
Um, he was just. Say, make sure the dude is real. Like, make sure he mean business. If he gonna be with you, make sure he gonna be with you for you and
Got
no
to
other
show.
reason first.
Mhm. Right, you got to show and prove. Because I
Yeah.
just so I noticed that because I was looking at the one of your intro your videos, and you and your husband had the conversation about you saying that you wanted to give up. You know, you thought about giving up because you wasn't. You know, I don't know. It was a skit. I know it was a skit, but I'm going somewhere with it because I was referencing your husband, how he's encouraging you to kind of continue on with your path. Was that art imitating life? Did that really happen in real
My
life?
phone died.
Oh, your phone. Oh yeah. No, Tanita said her phone died, so she'll be back. She'll be back. Let me um Tanita, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but you could go out and come back in again. Let me see. Yeah. So Ireland, let me ask you. I'm gonna go back to what type of key advice that your parents gave you, like as far as your career path, as well in this creative path, as well as um your courtship and marriage. Like what are some of the key things that stuck out to you?
Well, one thing my dad always said, well, first of all, I seen him do it. So
Mm,
he didn't just
got
say it,
you.
he did it.
Okay,
He
that's so
told me,
that's
don't
mhm,
ever put all your eggs in one basket.
got it.
And what he meant by that is that I've seen my dad all my life work two, three, four jobs,
Mm.
and he'd be leaving one job, going to the next. He'd be coming in. Um, he worked for General Motors, so he worked
Oh, good job.
second shift on General Motors.
Okay.
He did that for 31 years. He started
Mm.
there when he was 20 years old. He was 20 years old when he
Wow.
started at General Motors. And but he didn't only do that. My dad was a mechanic, and you know how
Mm.
they call some mechanics the shade tree mechanic.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was my dad. That was my dad. He's shade tree mechanic, but he was a mechanic for the community. And he was always somewhere working on somebody's car. And he wasn't just working on it for money. He actually was just, if you ain't got the money, he still was helping people. He
Yeah, he
always
was.
had a spirit
Wow.
of helping and giving and serving. And so that's some of the stuff that I took from my dad, is that if he wasn't working on a car, he was also a carpenter. When my parents first got married, he was a
Wow. Okay.
carpenter. He did houses. He knows how to build homes. So he's doing all different kind of,
Mm.
he's wearing all different kind of hats. And he will always say, don't ever put your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That means have multiple streams of income, have
Yes.
multiple things going on. So I took that to heart, and to this day I work three jobs. To this
Wow.
day I'm always making sure that I got something coming in when something's not coming in.
Gotcha.
I think that's very important for
Yes.
everybody to have multiple streams of income. However you get it, however whatever your hustle is, make it work for your family. And I saw my daddy do that. I saw him take care of my mom all my life. So that's all I've known when it comes to relationship. Is seeing my parents' stability in their
Yes.
relationship. So I took that from them. And then from my mom used to always say, I used to have a lot of boyfriends, or a lot of people, a lot of guys used to try to talk to me. And she would always tell me, well, it don't take no guy long to know if they want to marry you or not. It don't
Mm.
take them long. They gonna show it. If they want you, it don't take them long to put
They'll
a ring
pursue
on
you.
it, and you
Hmm.
ain't got to spread your legs for it.
Right. Right.
So, and my mom put the fear of God in me and my sister in high school. So I was so fearful to be promiscuous. I said, oh, I'm not
Yeah.
doing that. I don't want to deal with
Good job, mom.
Nora
Yes.
L.
Okay.
Johnson.
Good job, mom. Fear in yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was like, you have a baby, you have a baby, you gonna have that baby.
Yes.
You get pregnant, you're gonna have that baby. And so, but my mom was always teaching us about our bodies. She started when we were 5 years old, letting us know what's to come. So when our periods came, when
Mhm.
puberty came, it wasn't a surprise. My mom had already explained it. And of course, my mom was a visual artist. So she
Mhm.
drew pictures,
Okay.
and they were very
Yes.
graphic pictures, but
Right.
I'm
Right.
glad that she took that time to show us what was to come, as a parent should. And then that when it came, I knew just to go to my mom and say, okay, it's here, mom. It's that time.
You was
and she
prepared.
was able to comfort me and be there for me. So she showed me how to be a good mom. I took
Wonderful.
that, and like I still run back to my mom and ask her what should I do about my kids, or what is this and what is that, because this is one of the hardest jobs I've ever
Yeah.
done, is raise my
Yes.
children. And so
Yes.
if you don't, having that net, my parents to back me and to still help me with my kids is everything, because it takes a village to raise children. So
Absolutely. Yeah,
yeah,
and I think that's so wonderful that you have, those type of parents that you were able to, like really understood the example that you was given, and I think that is
mhm.
wonderful. So, um, congrats to mom and dad. Props
Yeah,
to mom and dad. Yeah.
they're the
So,
best.
yeah. So, hopefully, Tina will be back soon. She had to charge her phone, so hopefully she'll be back
Mhm.
soon. So, but we're gonna move on to I want to know more about your nonprofits. I know you mentioned that you have that on hold right now, but how did that come about? The nonprofit organization.
So the nonprofit is a byproduct of me and Tanita working on telling our story in the Ready Project. The Ready Project is a project that we are coming together to talk about things that happen in our childhood, in regards to molestation and rape. It's a
Mm,
project to bring awareness of what's happening in families, incest, rape, molestation, stuff like that. Because me and Nita had an experience as children,
mm,
and it was no fault to our parents. Parents didn't even know it happened. Um, happened while we were at our grandparents' home, and
mm.
grandparents weren't even there. We were left alone with other children. So
Right.
thus, we have a movie coming out talking about the
Okay.
awareness of child rape and molestation, sex trafficking, um, as well as we do community stuff. We did
Yes.
put the nonprofit on hold just so we could really focus on the movie, and we're in the editing process right now of editing, and hopefully
Congratulations.
it'll come out soon. But that's
Yes.
what it's all about, bringing awareness to what's really happening behind closed doors, because a lot of people feel fearful of talking about what actually happened to them, and a lot of people are silenced. They're silenced, and
Yes.
they're um overeating. Like, me and Nita
Mm,
turned to food. Food was our
mm.
source. When I was touched or violated as a child, I believe I was between the age of 7 and 8 years old. And at that time, I was a skinny kid. So when that happened, I began to gain weight. I began to lose my voice. I stopped talking so much, which is why I was a shy kid.
Yeah.
And
Got it.
but I
Mm,
turned to food, so I was like eating my
mm.
feelings. And
Yes.
but that's the project. The project is coming out soon. It's called Ready, and
Looking forward to that. Yo,
yeah,
Tanita, Tanita, let me just catch you up. We were she was telling her answer to my question about the type of wisdom and advice that your parents gave to her, as far as what you was talking about. And then we got into the nonprofit and the movie you have coming out. So do you have any input on that?
The movie that's coming out. Um, yes, we're very excited about it. It's a new platform for us. It's allowed us to dive into new territory and some areas we would think that we would that well me will be able to do. But I'm very excited about it, and
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it's going to be a blessing to a lot of people.
Yeah, and I really commend you guys for that. Congrats on that too. I'm looking forward to being able to see it and be able to watch it. And also, I wanted to also piggyback off what you was talking about Ireland about, you know, the traumatic experiences that
Oh yeah,
you know. I just want to also commend y'all for overcoming.
thank
That
you.
it never leaves you because you're still going to have certain triggers, but the
Yeah.
fact that you're able to conquer those things and just becoming the woman that you are right now, blessings to you. So I just wanted to just put that out there. Um,
Hmm.
yeah,
thank
and
you.
yeah, so I also wanted to get into the book that y'all wrote. Yeah.
Uh, which one? So
Uh, yeah,
let's
all of them.
so I think so far me and Nita have written Is it 5 books? 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's-
Oh, I didn't know it was that many.
mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's 5 books. I
Yeah, I
think
think so, 4 or 5.
that's sad. We don't know how many. But yeah, I believe our first book was The Art of Biblical Affirmations, Volume 1, and then we have The Art of Biblical Affirmations, Volume 2, and then there's the Ready book that's going to come out with the movie, and
okay.
that's telling a bit of our story, and then there's the book, is it my natural is beautiful, and that
Yeah.
book talks about African American children, their textures of hair, just saying how
Oh,
much we
nice.
love our hair. And it's actually one of the, I think it's my first illustration, it's my first
Mhm.
illustrated book for children, and it's also a coloring book, so most of all of our books are coloring books,
Oh, so all the
in
books
the
come
back.
with. Oh, okay. So all the books come with a coloring book, a companion coloring book.
Yeah, the coloring book is actually in the back of the book, so you can read through the book. The first 2 books
Oh,
are
okay.
affirmation books, and then in the back they're coloring pages, so you can color inside the book.
Oh,
So
that's wonderful. Okay,
yeah,
so what was that? That was two that you mentioned. What were the others?
my natural is beautiful.
My
Mhm.
natural is
Um,
beautiful.
what's the other? Ready, and then
That
there's,
one hasn't been released yet.
yeah,
Oh,
Ready
so
hasn't been released yet. That'll be
okay.
released with the movie, but
The
that I'm,
Biblical
oh my,
Affirmations, Volume 1 and 2.
okay, and then Fix Your Crown Queen. Yeah, Fix Your
Yeah.
Crown Queen.
Okay, I love that title. But let me go back. The affirmations. Oh, those are affirmations that you guys came up with on your
Yes,
own
they're
collectively. Okay.
Yes, their affirmations. The affirmations have a partner in scripture that goes along with it. So you don't just get the affirmation, you get the scripture, and then within the book, you can go, there's reflection pages so that you can
Oh,
reflect.
okay.
You can draw in the book as your reflection, you can write in the book as your reflection. But it's just a time for you to say, hey, I read the scripture, I read the affirmation. How does it make me feel?
You just gotta
Mhm.
add. You just gotta add some type of drawing, coloring.
Yep.
I see you on that one. You just have to add some type of
I
art to it. You know,
got
you're
to.
like, okay, and like you're gonna read something, but you're gonna definitely put it to
Oh yeah.
paper.
For
You
sure.
are not playing
You
about your
gonna draw
art. I
something.
love it. You are not playing about your art.
Yes, I love art. I love art.
Uh,
That's my passion.
okay, so now can you give me a little bit more about the process of writing? Like, do y'all like record yourselves, or do y'all just write notes? Or like how is the process of you guys writing your books? What does that look like for the both of you?
Well, I know for me, I'm always blowing Nita's phone up. Nita know I call her probably a million times a day. She gonna hear from me. And I know I get on her nerves. She's like, what you
I
want now?
I
But
What
don't get
is
on my
it?
no, you don't get on my nerves because I just know that's part of you. That's how you are. You know,
yeah,
you know.
So
I
right,
we
so y'all
bounce.
feed off each other. So y'all speak. So that's why like,
Yes.
so y'all, so do y'all write the notes, or do y'all, like I said, y'all record your stuff and then translate it to, or transcript it, whatever you call it.
Yeah, we talk on the phone. A lot of times I'll get an idea, or Nita will get an idea. We'll write it down. Like I have notes in my phone for days. I have voice notes in my phone for days,
Mhm.
and then
Gotcha.
we come together and just we spend a lot of time together. And I think that's important when you're
Yes.
writing or when you're
Yes.
doing music, whatever you're doing together, there has to be some form of unity. You're not just always doing the thing that you do together, but having fun together all the time, because we have
Yes.
a lot of
Yes.
fun together. But we come together, we bring our notes, and then sometimes I might get stuck when I'm writing something. I call me, hey, can you help me fill this in? Or we meet up like, hey, I need some help filling this part in. She fills it in, or she might be in the same boat and I come in and fill it in. So that's kind of our writing process. And then like we're getting ready for a big writing session. We have writing sessions where it's just
Mm.
us sitting down and we're typing and actually writing the thing out. That's for manuscripts, books, songs. We get together and we sit down and we write the thing out. and even sing it if we, sing it through to figure out
You
what's
said sing
best.
it. You said sing it
Sing
through.
it through.
Oh,
Sing it through.
I love it. I
Uh,
love it.
and make it happen. And so that's
Oh,
our writing process.
all right. So let me ask you: are you self-published or you have a outside publisher, outsource?
Oh, do I get to talk about this for real? Need to know what I'm talking about.
Uh
So we
oh.
are
Uh oh.
self-published.
I started
Um,
laughing.
we are self-published. We published all of our books. Yes, every last one of our
Yeah.
books we publish ourselves.
Oh.
This last book, Ready, we did try to have a publisher, but we were unfortunately scammed out of
Mm.
$2,000
Oh.
of our money.
Mm.
We signed a contract and everything, and the person would never produce the
Mm.
book. So me and Nita ended up having to self publish this next book that's coming out.
Yeah.
But
Keep.
we are
Yeah.
at a
Keep
loss, and
doing it.
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't
Yeah.
see the back office part of entertainment or
Yeah.
producing things is that you take a lot of losses, but all
Yes.
everybody sees is the wins. And we've taken a lot of losses financially. Just trying to take, we were just trying to take the load off ourselves, doing the publishing
Right.
ourselves. Like, okay, because this publishing company, they had published one of my books that I did separately from TNI,
Mm.
and I got Amazon bestseller for the book. And so I was like, I think we should try having a publisher. So we tried it,
Wow.
and
And you
we
got
got
screwed.
scammed for two thousand
Wow.
dollars.
Ah, I'm so
So,
sorry.
but yeah,
Oh, that's horrible. I mean, and go figure. But you self-publish. Let me get more into that because I know that's far from easy when you do anything independently, whether it's music or writing. How does that work? Okay, you put the books together. How I want to get the tea. I want to know how did you get the pages together? How did you print them?
Mhm.
Like how did you self sell them? Like did you sell them online? Did you have a social media marketing plan? Like I want to know all of that.
well, what we do is we sell on Amazon.
Amazon.
So Amazon has a back office for authors. And what you do
Oh,
is you go onto Amazon, and what you have to do is you have to at least have 24 pages to make a book. So as long as you have 24 pages, then you can start making a book. A
okay.
lot of times we do a lot of freelance. We do use freelance um, workers, and that's on Fiverr.com. I think it's freelance.com. You can go on there and you can contract a person to do your book covers. Now, my majority of my book covers are my artwork. So you can just send your artwork or your
Okay.
ideas to a graphic designer on there, and somebody will pick up the job. So once you get your book covers and stuff like that, and on Amazon, I think it's KDP, Amazon KDP. That's
ADP.
where you would
Okay.
go to publish your book, and then it has like a whole template of everything that you need to do, a rundown. They have videos, tutorial videos on there to teach you how to publish it, to self-publish,
Oh, okay.
and that's
Okay.
that's a lot of the tools that we use to create our books. You have to decide what size you want the book. If you want it to be a 6 by 9, I think our last book is a 6 by 9, 6 inches by 9 inches, and I think our other book was like an 8 by 10. So you just have to decide how you want the book to be structured. And then if you go on Fiverr.com, you can have somebody set up your whole book template for you.
Got you.
And that takes a lot of the slack off of you. And it's not that expensive. I think we spent maybe $80 on this last book.
Mm. Oh,
Um,
really?
getting yeah, so it's you may be out of maybe $200 self publishing versus going and pay somebody 1,500, 2,000
That's
like we did.
that's a
But
major difference.
big difference. But it puts a lot of the work in your hands too. So it's important to know how to outsource the work to people that can do the work that you need done. As
Right.
far as marketing, we just get on social media and talk about it, make a video, post, tell friends and family about it. And then on Amazon, you can also get copies made. Copies of your book maybe $2, $2 to $4. So you order up a whole bunch of those books, and you can sell them offhand versus, and you paying $2 for the book and you can sell it for $15, $20 and make triple the cost.
Mhm.
Yes, that's one of the books.
Mhm. Yeah, I had to find one of them. That's why I was,
Yay.
but I was still listening to you at the same time. No worries there. So this is my
Hmm.
natural is, and you fill in the blanks, and this is illustrated by Ireland herself. There you see, there they go. There they go, the author's name. There they are. Yeah. Yeah. So no, so you talk about as far as marketing, social media, and that just I mean, I think a lot of people don't really understand the importance of social media. A lot of people want to hate on it, for different reasons. I understand that, but when it
Hmm.
comes to marketing, social media, there's no other way to me. I don't think there's no other way but social media at this point.
Right.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think?
I think you gotta definitely have connection with people too. It's
Yeah.
it's about building relationships. When you build relationships, positive relationships with people, and then when you show up for those people too, that's a connection because you don't know what other people know, who they know. So by saying, "Hey, look at my new book. What do you think about that?" Even handing out, I know people don't like to give stuff away for free, but if God is leading you to give something for free, give it for free because you don't know, that person might have a connection that they can put
Yes,
that book in
yes,
somebody else's hand. So
yes.
we can't always lead by trying to get paid, trying to get money for what we do. It also has to
Right.
be
Because it doesn't start that way. You don't start off making money. I mean, that's just
Yeah.
the
right,
reality of it. You're
right,
going to take some losses, but when you do what you love, I mean, that's just something that, like you said, you're willing to kind of give a little bit of freebie here and there because it's what you love and you want to share it, because it's a
right.
blessing that, I mean, you guys have, such abundant blessings that I just love that you're sharing it. I mean, that's just
Oh,
that's my take on that.
yeah.
Y'all have such abundant blessings between the music, the writing, just the creativity overall. I just feel like that's such a blessing. I'm glad that you're sharing it with us. I really do appreciate that. So
Yeah.
Tanita, you wanted to add a little bit more as far as the writing and the publishing and all that good stuff?
I had to honestly say, on this writing part, and publishing the book, I think that was a little bit more of our territory. Even though I gave some input, but knows a little bit more about that than I do. But we do assist each other in areas that we can. One of us some may have to hold this one a little bit more than the other one. But I think she did a very awesome job. Even though we had to endure, we had to endure with this
Yeah.
project.
That was unfortunately that was a teachable moment. Hopefully
It
it
Yeah,
won't
was.
happen again,
teachable moment.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
this project, I think the title of it and just Project Ready is teaching us a lot that we have to be ready for. Even the hard stuff of being scammed and people
Mhm.
not keeping their word. So
Mhm.
it's a big project. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to
Yeah. I'm
get.
excited for y'all. Yeah, I'm
I
excited
think we
for
should,
y'all.
it's important for us to, what I took from the loss was be prepared for the loss.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
don't take it to heart. Don't take it, don't let it break your heart. Let
Yeah.
it help you and push you towards your destiny. Failure is only an opportunity to learn how to win.
Mhm.
Amen. Amen to that. Yeah. But I'm sorry, Tanita.
I was just agreeing with you.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
And
I
Nita is,
want
can I just say this? You know, like Nita was saying, whatever I'm weak in, Nita's 9 times out of 10 strong. Wherever she's weak in, I'm 9 times out of 10
yeah,
strong.
y'all pull from each other.
And yeah, we piggyback off each other. So a lot of times Nita's holding my head up because I got a headache.
Oh,
she
I love that.
is
I
that
love
person
that.
that's pushing
Oh,
me and telling me you can do it. It's gonna be all right. I'll suck it up. But she's my motivator. We're each other's
oh,
motivator.
that is so.
And
I love that.
so
You don't have many siblings, especially sisters, because women don't get along. We catty as.
Right.
So I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all just have such a great relationship. And has
Yeah.
it always been like that for y'all? Y'all haven't had no
Pretty
rivalry.
much.
Y'all had no
My mom refused
what?
to allow us to argue with each other. If we
Okay.
ever had arguments or disagreements, my mama we weren't leaving the room until we got it together.
Work it out.
So my mama didn't play that. She made
Okay.
sure that whatever we had disagreements and stuff like that, we nipped it in the bud, and she made sure that we were close on purpose. So I thank God for
Ooh,
my
close
mom
on purpose.
ironing all
Ooh,
that out and all that cattiness.
yes.
It's no such thing in our relationship.
Oh, that's amazing. I like that. Close on purpose. I love that.
Mhm.
I love that. And I'm just
Mom and dad, um they did that to example how they treated their siblings.
yes,
Right.
yes. Yeah, that's the thing. Leading by
Their
example. So
siblings to
yeah.
this day, even when I don't ever know when they mad at each other, they siblings, or if they ever
Right.
mad at their
I
siblings.
love it separate.
Hmm.
That is so wonderful. But I want to do something real quick. I want to play a little game with y'all. All right. Now,
Okay.
normally I'm gonna ask some questions. It's gonna be random questions, and it's like a which thing. Now, I don't. I would ask y'all to point at each other, but I don't know what the direction the finger is going to go because I don't know how it's going to look when you see it back. So what? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question and I just call out the name. It could be either yourself or your sister, but I want you to call
Okay.
out which it applies to.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. So, um, who was the most cleanliness?
The most what?
Cleveland,
Who was the cleanest? Who was the neatest?
I would say Ira.
Well, go
I
ahead.
guess.
Why you hesitated, Ireland?
Because I wasn't sure. I was like, am I the cleanest? Am I the cleanest? I don't know. I
growing
guess I
up in
am.
the
I guess
house,
I could
growing
just
up
be
in
messy
the house, both
because
of
I'm an artist. Uh-huh.
Ah,
That's what my
them,
mind went.
oh, okay, okay, okay. I understand. I understand. Now,
Yeah.
who's better with money?
Nita. I
I
do
am.
not handle the money. The money for our group, I do not handle it. My hands do not touch.
Oh my. Okay. See, y'all see, pulling from each other. I love it. Okay,
Hmm.
I'm gonna be messy now. Who's the better singer?
Nita.
I don't think they a singer.
Oh, so I thought
I
I was gonna
always
be
call
messy.
Nita my
Oh,
vocal
okay.
coach.
Huh?
I consider Nita my vocal coach
Really?
Sure.
because I'm always like, did I hit the right note? Was it right? Did it sound right? I think I was off tune. Are you
Oh.
sure? So I'm always thinking Nita's a
He
better
always
coach.
wonder if that's why you will mostly see me starting the songs off first
Uh
because she
huh.
always started the songs
Oh,
off
so
top.
she leaves off you.
Yeah.
Okay. She follows you.
I
Oh,
don't
okay, okay.
if you notice when me and Nita sing, I never start songs off. I
Right.
never start the songs
Oh,
off.
okay, okay.
I
Now,
start them too
okay,
high.
now I'm seeing it now. Okay, it makes sense now. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Duly noted. Who?
Yeah.
All right. So, um, who had the best grades in school?
Tyra?
Ireland.
Yep.
Who-
Yep.
All right. Now, who will be did you ever curse before? Like, you ever were you ever cusses? Did you ever curse?
Her?
um,
And
Uh,
if y'all did, who cursed the most? That's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to ask.
I think the only time I really was a cusser was when I was in a domestic
Mm,
violence marriage.
mm,
yeah,
Yeah.
but
I had to defend myself, and I
mm.
just
So
never really
it
been my
came out.
character to
Mm.
cuss. So it was I was taken there. Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of a segue, but I mean, not because of that traumatic experience. I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Hmm.
But who win in a fight?
who win in a fight?
Yeah, who win in a fight?
Uh,
Why are you looking at me like that? Yeah, who win in a fight? Yeah, who win in a fight?
I
I
honestly
don't know.
don't know. Like, we ain't the people that type of people to fight.
We didn't. I don't know who win in the fight.
Just just hypothetically.
Probably neither because she gonna push me.
That's what it takes. That's what it takes.
She probably gonna push and kick me.
Right, we're gonna end up laughing.
Right. Well, we fighting for what? What
Fighting. He said, "Why you look like that when you hit me?" He's like, "Why did you roll like that when you fell?"
now? Okay.
Not
Like,
rolling. He said, "Why'd you roll
yeah.
like
I
that?"
don't think we can. I don't ever think we could ever fight.
Well, good.
I don't
Don't.
think it would be
Don't.
possible.
Yeah,
We're
don't.
too
Yeah.
goofy.
I love it. This is so I love this. I'm really loving this. I can't wait to put this out. I cannot wait. Yeah.
No, I
um,
think if we ever even thought or tried to fight now, I would be too afraid that like my mama or my daddy just gonna pop up anyway.
you're going to get
Like,
in trouble. Oh, okay. Okay. That was my next question. That's a perfect segue. Who was the most likely to get in trouble the most?
Tyra,
Oh, why she raised her hand.
me, look, it was probably my mouth.
Uh-oh. Okay,
Probably
got
my
you.
mouth. Yeah.
And
yeah,
so,
I think both of us would end up getting in fights, mostly because of our brother.
oh,
Yeah.
really?
Our brother
He was
got
the
us in a lot
instigator?
of trouble.
He was the instigator?
Yes.
Huh?
Oh,
He got us into a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
wow. Really, Cornell? Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got a whipping, and I wasn't even involved in what Bubba and Ira was doing. I was
You
minding
did.
my own business.
You did. You got a lot of whoopings
You
like
got a
that.
whooping. You got a whooping.
I remember one time
Why
they was
you
out,
let him do that?
we was outside and we was playing. Well, I was playing. I was climbing in the tree, and I seen them. They was over there throwing rocks across the street, and one of the rocks ended up hitting somebody's car, and they turned around and came back. Talked
Oh,
to mama.
wow.
It was over.
Mama came
Oh,
and
wow.
she told all of us to come in the house and we were getting whooped. I was in it. I wasn't even doing nothing. I wasn't even throwing the rock. He was like,
Innocent bystander.
"Yeah, see,
Oh,
see,
my.
you got there, you didn't come and tell it." I was like, "What?"
Oh, wow. So you took one for the team. Now, why do you tell your mama that she wasn't involved, Ireland? I see now that wasn't right.
Faye, she took several for the team.
Oh my God. And you ain't say anything. Oh, oh, see.
Like
Oh,
we together. This family thing. This a family thing.
That's what happens to the baby.
oh,
Yep.
I want to say, Tanita, I'm so sorry you had to go through all those whoopings, for no reason.
I
Shame
know.
on you, Ireland.
I'm
Shame
I'm
on you.
sorry.
I'm a victim.
You
She
were.
really is. She'd be playing in the yard, and me and my brother, we had a three
Oh my,
wheeler, and we'd come and run over her with the three wheeler, and not
what?
on purpose, but it's just
She was just there.
she was just in the wrong. She was in the wrong place at the
Oh,
wrong time.
I'm y'all baby. I was y'all baby sister. Y'all didn't just not take care of me. Y'all,
yeah, y'all was. Oh yeah, yeah. That's some terrible.
We knew she had
Oh,
strong bones.
okay. Oh yeah. Okay. We gonna use that. Okay. All right.
well, I
Yeah.
remember one time she did save me from a whooping.
Oh really?
Mama
All
was
right.
whooping both of us at the same time. So I just sat there and be still, but she was everywhere. So she pretty much covered me up.
Ah,
I
that's
didn't feel
true.
nothing.
That's true.
She took it all. I was like, "Oh, this is a great whooping."
Okay. Oh well, you get okay. So I give you some grace then. I give you some grace.
She was
Yeah,
a
All
great.
right. All right.
I appreciate it.
That was all right. And the last one, who had the most boyfriends?
Ira.
Ah,
Oh no, that was good. That was good. Good job, you guys. Good job. So yeah. So before we wrap up here, I wanted to know, do you have any final words for us?
I would just like to say thank you to you, Mrs. Faith, for having us and just thinking to have us on your show.
Yes, I was looking forward to it. It was, a little bit of back and forth, but we made it. We was able to just lock something in.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
want.
I would just say to anybody out there that's listening to our story, I hope and pray that you got that you should never give up. That obstacles are going to come, that failure is inevitable, and you should embrace it because it's part of winning. And to Miss Faith, thank you for having us on the show. You are absolutely a light. Since we met you, you've been so sweet,
Oh,
so
thank you.
kind, and keep going. I really enjoy what you're doing.
Yes, but thank you so much for your support as well. And I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow.
This
Hopefully,
coming tomorrow. The after mister over here.
I'm not sure if I have to work, but yeah, I might be there.
Alrighty. So if hopefully but if in the meantime, I thank you so much for taking the time to do this. I appreciate you giving us your testimonies, I should say, not just stories, but testimonies. And I'm gonna make sure I share all your information in my description box on my channel. Make sure y'all need to subscribe. Did you subscribe to my channel, by the way?
I
I
think
YouTube.
think
I am. I think I am. If not, I'll get on there.
Yes,
Y'all's
yes, get
presence
on
on
that.
there.
Yes, get on that. So I like thank y'all so much again. I do appreciate it.
okay.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, T and the I.
Hey y'all.
Yes, so I had to put my bra back on so I could come out here and represent for the T and the I in the building. I appreciate them being here with me and to share their stories with you. And I hope that you was inspired by it because I know I was. So I do appreciate the coming through. And if you guys were on the live, I thank you for coming up, and I really hope that you watch the replay as well. I'll make sure that I have their information in the description box, their books, their channel, their socials. They're going to all be in the description box on my channel. So please make sure that you are to support these sisters and all that they do. And so hopefully I will see them in church tomorrow. But in the meantime,